Ready?
Whoa, yeah, let's go.
Clap it up for me. It's the rundown. It's November 1st.
Nate's lingering.
Nate's a lingerer.
Teammates done 7 blogs today.
Wow.
I did 2, Nate did 5. Not counting.
What?
Thanks,
It's the rundown. It's November 1st. It's brought to you by Mott & Bow jeans. Mott & Bow jeans, they're comfortable, they are stylish, they got a little bit of stretch and a little bit of give for when personality season hits. Right now, I'm supposed to be losing 10 pounds. I think I put on weight. So I'm going to be needing my Mott & Bow jeans because, like I said, gives you a little bit of extra room to work with. They do this sizing thing where you can get 2 pairs, try them on, send back the size that doesn't fit, pick the size that does fit. No cost. Right now, use the promo code RUNDOWN2017. You get 20% off your first order. And these jeans are already like $100 when they should be $200. I'm joking. I went down the wrong pipe.
Whoa.
Pipes got me. So go to Mott & Bow, MOTTANDBOW.com, promo code RUNDOWN2017, MOTTANDBOW.com, promo code RUNDOWN2017. The World Series, Game 7, let's go! It is one of the sexiest series we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Or at least in a long time,
How many beers?
I should say. Huh?
How many beers to fuck this World Series?
0.
Yeah,
I'll have had sober, like,
But would you be
Tuesday
worried
morning
you'd come
sex
too
with this
fast?
series.
You'd come too fast.
True.
If you suck
I don't even
sober.
care though, because at least you did it.
Yeah.
True.
Oh yeah, there's certain times where it's just like, whatever. I don't care if I made you happy. I gotta check that off.
This is for me.
I enjoyed this series
released-
no matter what. I
I'm
don't
still
care if
going
the
to tell
series
people that it
Georgina.
happened.
Right. So I'm surprised. I thought Verlander was going to get the job done. I certainly thought he was going to get the job done.
He
when
did
it was
not get the job
Well, I
done.
thought they were going to win, I should
Yeah.
say. 6
He also
innings,
didn't get
1
the job
hit
done.
through Verlander.
Semantics. He did not get the job done.
He didn't.
Dude, quite the little reputation you got for yourself here, Jared. When it was
I mean,
6
that's such a ridiculous start. He did not get the
They
job
didn't
done.
lose because of
Fuck
Justin
you,
Verlander.
dude.
That's a fact.
They didn't win because of him either, so he didn't get the job done. His job was to win
If
games.
you watched that game last night, would you be like, Justin Verlander fucking blew that game
I mean,
for
he
the Astros?
had a 1-0 lead. He gave up 2 runs.
He gave up the winning run.
Yeah.
So that would
but
be
like-
that he did not get the
Poorly?
job
Is
done.
anyone
He did
going to
not
fault
pitch.
Verlander for that loss specifically? You're going to be like, hey, it was a good game. The Dodgers are the better team.
Well, the
The
official
statement
ruling
he did not get the job done is a fact.
The job was to go there and win the ball game.
He didn't do
He
it.
didn't win.
No one's saying that he was a bum. No one's saying that he fucked up. He did not get the
He
job
didn't
done.
get the job done, but he did not get the job
Oh
done.
my God.
He pitched well enough to win. Is that
You know
a
what-
fact?
you
Can
know
we
what's
agree on
funny?
this?
You know what's funny?
pitched well enough to win.
And I respect this about you. You physically cannot, like,
Yeah, hold
give
your
in or
yeah,
get it. Like,
Right,
You're
right.
just like, but he did not.
Yes or
he
no?
He did not.
Did Justin Verlander pitch well enough to win?
That's
that
not
game?
the
Yes or no,
discussion.
He
The
pitched
discuss-
and gave up the winning run and they lost.
The discussion
I
was,
asked you a
did
yes
he
or no
get the
question.
job done?
I
The
guess
job
you
is
were-
not
yes or no
done.
question.
You can't answer my question because you know that I'm right.
Let me
The
ask
job
you
being
this,
done
Jared,
would be that
Jared,
Justin
was the
Verlander
que-
won Game
did,
6.
Did Justin Verlander go into that game saying, my job is to pitch 6 innings and give up 2 runs, or did he go into the job saying, I need to win this ball game?
Yeah, he needed to win, and he did.
And he didn't.
I would say before the
job.
game, if you had said Justin Verlander 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, you'd say that was not enough to get the job done.
I would say that is enough to get the job.
Oh, I
Six-
disagree.
6 innings and 2 runs, that's not enough to get the job done?
Not in this series.
Yeah, it is, because he's
With
done
how
it
we-
in this postseason and won.
No,
doing
I
it.
actually do agree with that. I would sign for that as an Astros fan.
I don't know. 6 innings? I
But-
would have expected more out of Verlander.
I'm pretty sure that was his exact line against the Red Sox. Like, he went like 6 innings
Okay,
and 2
well, we're
earned
talking
runs
about the
and he
World
won.
Series now. What are you doing? What are you didn't
But
pitch
you
a
said
complete game?
if he went into the World Series and pitched 6 innings
I
and gave
shouldn't
up
have
2
done
runs,
this.
is that good enough to win? Yes, it is. It is good enough to
I
win.
would have expected more innings out of Justin Verlander.
Okay, did you know that Clayton Kershaw is the only one to pitch fucking 7 innings in this whole World Series?
Yeah, I know. Everyone's a pussy. Fact or not?
Let's move
Pussification
on.
of the starting pitching of
Let's
baseball.
move on. My point being that I thought for
That's a
sure
fact.
when it's 6 innings, he has given up 1 hit and he had like 8 strikeouts at the time. I was like, they're going to win this game. They end up losing. What do you got on this game other than what you just said?
What, game 6?
Yeah. Any other highlights you want to hit as the host of the number one
The
digital
Jock
baseball show on the
Peterson
planet?
home run, I thought that there was, first of all, that was a bullshit home run. That might have actually been like the first opposite field home run he's hit all year.
Well, did you know that the balls are juice?
They sure shit are, Kevin.
Is he clutch?
That was a very clutch home run. Yeah, Aaron
But
Judge
is he
doesn't do
clutch?
shit like that? Yeah. I mean, if he can hit a home run like that in
His-
Game 6 of the World
his
Series, put a little
celebration,
stamp on it.
I hate to sound like a flip-flopper because I am all about, you hit a home run, You want to shove it down the pitcher's throat. Certainly in Game 6 of the World Series, celebrate all you want, but that was a little bit much.
No,
that was.
See, I disagree. That was the tone of the series. The series has been
a lot of it.
like Correa when he basically stopped at first base.
Yeah.
And like looked right at the dugout. Like,
Yeah.
I have no problem with this series having as much emotion as it is because that's like
The
it
only
has
thing I'll
been that
say
kind of
is
series.
that if it was like the go-ahead, if it was a walk-off or the go-ahead run, it was like it went from a 2-1 game to a 3-1 game. It just was a little bit.
I don't know.
Like, he
like-
celebrated
moment, though.
at
Like,
every
that was a big
like,
moment.
This is
Like-
what you need. You need guys
Yeah.
like guys in the NBA, guys in the NFL. Like they show emotion. Like
Yeah.
I want
No, I mean
emotion
I'm
out of
about
these
it,
guys.
but
And they've also set the precedent that it's okay because you had what was it? Correa did the bat flip in LA, and then after the game, Puig and Kenley Jansen were like, "Yeah, like that's cool."
That's what's up.
Right.
That's, yeah, that's
it's like
how,
the
that's how
new,
you
like
should
all
do it.
these guys are like new age, like it's cool.
Right.
Except for Carlos Beltran just swinging at fucking balls at his eyeball.
Well, I mean,
This
Carlos
is swinging.
Beltran's like a
Shout out 06 Mets. What's up?
I mean, hey, I made the joke too, so I can laugh about it,
All
right?
right.
I thought there was going into the series, I was like, you know what? I feel like Beltran's gonna have like a big moment, and then I saw like his first at bat in the series, and I was like,
330
oh, no,
in the
he doesn't.
postseason.
very
is
easy
an
to, like-
absurd
I mean,
stat.
and what he did the first time around with the Astros was just disgusting.
Right.
It
That was like
Barry
he was hitting
Bonds
like
shit.
480.
That's when he came from the Royals.
Right, and he was
Yeah.
just there for like 25 minutes,
Yep.
and he just bashed like
Had one of the
9
best
home runs in the
postseasons ever.
postseason. Yeah, it was great. Anyway, there's a lot of storylines here surrounding Game 6 and now Game 7. The first being, Dan, I'm sure you're interested in this mystery European dude who has amassed $14 million betting on the postseason. I think he's just gotten like every single game right.
He's 6 for 6 in the World Series.
Oh, it's just the World Series?
Just the World Series.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was like betting throughout the whole postseason. All right,
So
6
who
for
did you
6 in
got
the World
tonight?
Series.
He's
He's
he
on the
put
Dodgers,
all
letting
the
it
line
all
on the Dodgers.
ride on the Dodgers.
14 million.
Now, apparently, he's also made some like monster UFC bets. You know, he's clearly like a big fish, high roller.
Hubs was saying
But
that
to
when,
let
when
it
he
all
comes
ride-
into the casino, they changed the odds.
So he's that dude.
Well, that's
so
that,
he's
that makes
so
sense.
you don't
but
find
that's how
yourself in this
casinos
position by like hedging your bet, and you don't. This is chump change for this guy, but it's kind of nuts to not hedge a little bit.
Last night was also Uncle Stu Finer's 7 years in a row. He's won his World Series Game of the Year. So
I mean,
he said that to me before. Dodgers, 7 years in a row,
eat ass, lick clit,
Game of the Year.
right?
Stu's got like a Game of the Year every other week, but they always hit. Game of the Year, bro.
He's the source, dude.
Oh,
Mr. Garbage Can, Mr. Garbage Can.
But yeah, this guy's insane. I mean, I love these stories. I love these high rollers. I can't even imagine what it must feel like to be putting $14 million on a game and not having that be like, I'm sure that if the Astros win, this guy will get over that within
in
a
a
matter
heartbeat.
of like.
That's why
days.
I can't get too up for this because this guy is clearly so filthy rich. What I need is like somehow for a gambler like you to one day have 14 million, and for some reason you let it
hit
ride.
like a parlay and yeah.
Because that would truly be, and this segues nicely into the next story, that would truly be like you would kill yourself.
Yeah.
If you lost that.
Well, it's $14 million, letting it ride on like a super lock.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Like Facebook Live electric chair, that shit. You're gonna watch a man kill himself. Tommy Lasorda says he's gonna kill himself if the Dodgers don't win tonight.
He's
Yeah.
going. We agreed on this though. He's going out either way. Like if they
Win or
win,
lose.
his heart's gonna explode. If they lose, he's gonna blow his brains out, a la the officer on the deck of the Titanic that
I
pulls out
don't
his
know.
pistol, does a salute, blows his fucking.
I think if
brains
they
out,
win,
goes over.
he's got a couple more years left. You see that gas he was throwing? I mean, like, I know I was kind of joking, but still, if you're 90 years old and you can stand up, walk to the mound, and throw it underhand.
I don't know.
That's pretty fucking
Yeah,
good.
but, like,
most
better than
9-year-olds can't do
better
that.
than George Bush.
Remember
Right,
fucking.
right, exactly. Just grabbing asses and shit.
David Copperfield.
No, he would die. He would, the Ultimate Warrior, when he went into the Hall of Fame, goes on Monday Night Raw, gives the most inspirational speech ever, dies.
Well, here's
Dead.
what I'm worried about. I'm worried that if the Dodgers win, Tommy has like 3 beers, and that kills him.
Right.
Because that would like fuck an old guy up.
But I think he wants to die.
Yeah.
If I was
would- if I were him,
90
I'd wanna die.
and I was like a lifelong Dodger and it was just like, this is it, well, I'm going
Well,
out.
it's
I'm
also
done here.
they're not like a Cinderella story team. Like they
No.
could win next year too.
Right. I mean, they're the Dodgers. It's, you know.
So that's why I'm thinking he might stay alive.
Yeah. I mean, what if they get Giancarlo Stanton this winter? He would probably die from hearing
They're
that.
gonna
news.
do that?
They
Can
could
that happen?
How?
Hey, how can the Mets
Trade?
get Giancarlo Stanton?
But do they have everyone?
You didn't see him on Kimmel? He said he would not go to the Mets because he likes playing against them too much.
You would look so good in a Mets uniform. You know that?
I like beating up on the Mets.
You like being,
I'll be on the other
Mets
side.
would not be someplace you want to go?
Did you see? By the way,
That was the most.
That's essentially saying I get all my home runs against the Mets.
He does. He has more home runs against the Mets than he has against any other team in baseball.
So yeah,
That was
why
the
would
most disheartening thing I've ever heard in my life.
Why would he want to go?
You really
somewhere
just like fucked me right there, Jared.
I mean, Giancarlo Stanton fucked you.
Did you
That
see
was really
Bryce Harper? He carved a pumpkin and there was a Cubs C in it.
Ooh.
His dog's name's Wrigley.
Little foreshadowing.
That's weird.
Just saying.
He's not going to the Yankees. Machado will. Bryce Harper, not so much.
I can't even talk.
I don't know how we got on this. Yeah.
You brought
Also,
it up.
shout
well,
out.
no, I mean,
shout out to
you
Tommy
brought up Giancarlo
Lasorda.
Stanton. Don't semantics me. You fucking brought up Giancarlo Stanton, you jerk.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you did. What if Stanton goes to the?
Oh yeah. Because like
Yeah.
I'm
And then
saying,
we started talking about free agents.
and
I was talking about the other big
would
free
die
agent.
or reasons to live for.
Or not free agent, but guys that can get moved.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tommy Lasorda. That picture of him playing baseball in 1793 with a baseball glove that like would fit a lobster claw. Like his middle, like these two fingers were exposed. His thumb was out. I mean, that picture, honestly, I think it was 1948. That really looked like when they were playing for like the Cincinnati Red Stockings when it was like 1893.
That was the first picture.
They played like they're in what?
No, the Cup C wasn't real.
Oh, wasn't?
The Cub C was not real.
Okay.
Photoshopped?
Breaking news. What was it?
It's just photoshopped in. Sometimes
That's
the
good
internet
Photoshop.
can trick you.
It's good fucking
Got
Photoshop.
J Max.
J-Mac.
Good
You
fucking
got J-Mac.
Photoshop. Good thing I didn't blog it. Wait, I was just about to.
Tommy
Oh yeah,
Lasorda.
yeah. The picture of him. That like when they used to
When
play
they took that picture, it was one of those that was like,
Right.
smoke fell out and everything. Like a
right
big
the
box
light bulb
had to take the
burst,
picture.
and then they played they went to a city and they would play like 16 doubleheaders in a row, and then they take the train out of the city, and then that was like the whole season.
Yeah, I mean the stat line was he struck out 25 over 15 and got the game-winning hit. It's like because you were playing against a bunch of fucking like factory workers in the middle of the Great Depression.
Like baseball was their second job.
Right. Continuing with the World Series here, Rich Hill admits that he stepped off the mound to give the Dodgers fans an extra beat
Shout out
to
Mo
boo
Mass.
Gurriel. Love the move.
Love it. Love the move because it's like he's like 37 years old. Because when I thought that Gurriel was going to get suspended in the World Series and then he didn't, I was like, someone's going to drill this dude in the ribs.
Right.
Rich Hill steps off the mound so that everyone can boo him. It's like your dad telling you that he's disappointed in you. He's not mad.
It is a dad move. It's just like sit there, stand
Think
in that
about what
batter's
you've
box
done.
for a minute and think about
Yes.
really what you did.
Dodgers are up 8-1 tonight in the 8th inning. Does
Drill.
Gurriel get drilled?
Yes. He should.
That would be a great moment.
But all right, but let's say 4-1,
Nope.
5-1.
Nope.
I think
Six.
it'd have to be more than 4.
Okay, so 6-1, he gets drilled.
I think 6-1 in the
Tex,
8th.
Tex said he wants like first at bat.
6-1 in the
Put him
8th.
on.
6-1 in the 8th. 1 out.
Not the
Guys,
way,
guys,
dude, not the way this series has gone.
Who's pitching? Is it a guy that could just completely
Kershaw.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Kershaw's gonna
He's
drill
the
him.
nails in the post.
Yeah.
You absolutely, the way this series has gone, you cannot put anybody on base that you don't need to put on base.
I would love to see though. Like I don't even know what are you guys rooting for tonight?
I don't know. I feel like I don't really have a rooting interest, but I feel like the best story is obviously Houston.
I owe it to anybody who beats the Yankees in my mind, so I'm rooting for the Astros.
See, I think the best story is Clayton Kershaw.
Being a
Yeah,
bum.
I mean, like if
Like coming in and like either
now you're
closing
talking
it
like
out
individual
or
stories.
getting out of.
So we debated this. What would Kershaw need to do to make this like a signature game?
I think
that
you'd have
maybe
to
erases
pitch.
it?
You'd have to close the game.
5 innings.
So you'd have to pitch like 8-9. Say
No.
I think
That's
he needs
not
to pitch
no,
like
no,
4
no.
innings.
Yeah.
I think he needs to pitch
minimum.
like half the game.
I'm saying either close the game, like just say he comes in 8 and he's like just strikes out the side, and they're like, we're gonna throw him back out there 9th, or in a 1-run game, or he has to pitch like 4 or 5 innings.
I honestly, to like really shift his legacy and like the vibe around him, I said, come in with like the bases loaded and nobody out, and like get out of it, pitch 4 innings, and drive in like maybe the game-winning run.
And we were talking
Otherwise,
about, like,
he's still a bum.
He has to pitch like the final 4 or 5 innings and shut it out. I still don't think that even if they did have that situation, they would still give the ball to Jansen in the 9th because he
he's just that
deserves
good.
to be on the.
Yeah, I mean, if you had
after
a
the year
bum
that he
closer
had
or something.
Yeah, after the year that he had, like he's going to get the final out if they have a lead.
The most interesting storyline tonight is I would say Yu Darvish has like the shortest hook in the history. Like they're gonna take him out. I wouldn't trust him at all.
I mean, up until that start against Houston, what was that, game 3?
I'd take him out.
He was very good.
I'd let him
If
go
he's
one
got-
time through the lineup and then take him
No
out.
matter what.
Probably, and then bring in
everyone's
Woods.
got a
Woods
quick
better.
hook. When you have everyone ready to go, like, yeah, there's going to be a quick hook on both sides. I don't think it's
But
like
I don't
a
think that you need
history
to
thing.
hook
It's just-
him like until he's in trouble. You obviously don't want to wait till it's
I think
too late.
I feel like
but if
Darvish
he's-
is gonna get. I don't know. I just have a feeling he's gonna get in trouble fast.
well, what about
Could
your
happen.
boy McCullers out there warming up probably right now? Still out there.
Or how about Morrow pitching fucking
Every game.
every
Yeah.
single game?
Literally
that guy's
every game.
arm's gonna fall off.
Last little storyline here. That fan who missed that home run ball with the glove and then it hit that chick like right in the
Did it go
gut.
through the glove, though?
No, I think it just
He just
didn't
whipped
go
it. I
through
think.
the glove. What is it?
It looked like it went
magical
through
Yeah,
the
was it the
glove.
Tommy
I just
Lasorda
missed.
glove?
Yeah. I mean, that ball
You've
still
never
had
seen a ball go through a glove before?
not continue to like whack someone in the
I
stomach
mean, I
at like full
have
speed.
once in a while.
Okay, so why is that
God,
so
you're
outlandish?
frustrating to talk to.
If you fucking watch the
It didn't
slow-mo,
go through
looked
the
like-
glove.
It looked
He
like
just
it went
missed
through the
It
glove.
just
He
went like
missed
right
it.
over the
missed
tip,
it.
and it just smashed that girl right in the stomach. If you're gonna bring a glove and you got a home run ball hit like right at you, see that's why I don't even want to bring a glove because now you have like pressure on you to catch.
Oh
the
yeah,
ball.
you have to catch the ball if you have
so
a
like
glove.
if you drop a ball with your bare hand, it's like whatever. If you have a glove and it's like hit right at you and you drop it, you're an asshole.
I was just thinking moments like this, like Zac Campbell's just so mad.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, he would do any.
Where has he been? Yeah.
I don't think he has been.
That's
I mean, I
wild.
think World Series tickets are
He's
so
trying to lay
expensive.
low. What was his last controversy that he got in the mix of?
No, he didn't reach over. He was like played
yeah.
it perfectly. He was like an invisible line, like a dog with an invisible collar, making sure that he didn't, go over the fence at all in a playoff game.
Debatable.
He fucking respects the game, dude.
Does he?
Yeah, he does.
Predictions.
He's a bigger
tonight.
baseball fan than you.
What do you got?
I like the Dodgers.
Zac Campbell's a bigger baseball fan than you.
Okay.
You don't think so?
Who's the bigger baseball nerd?
Weirdo. I mean, him.
Who's the bigger weirdo?
Me.
Self-awareness. I like
Who
it.
respects the troops more?
Definitely me.
I don't know about that one.
Oh my God!
What a move.
What is
What
that?
a move.
Is that your name?
No.
Let me see.
No.
Okay.
It's my grandfather's.
Okay, all right, that's fine. I thought that was like you are the type of guy who'd be like dog tag with my name on it.
So you respect
Definitely
like
not.
a troop.
The troops.
That's actually badass.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He was badass.
I don't know about that.
Oh, you wouldn't wear a fucking dog tag with your grandfather's name on it? I would in a second.
Yeah, I've done that.
That's fucking badass.
All right. I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Moving on from
You can keep it, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
moving on from baseball.
Wait, what was our prediction? Sorry.
Dodgers.
Yeah,
Dodgers.
No, I don't know. I want the Astros. I just got a feeling that the Dodgers are going to get this done.
Nice.
So you're saying Dodgers?
Nice take,
Yeah,
Carrabis.
official
Yeah,
Jared
that was a
prediction.
little Jared.
Very-
No. It's what I want versus what I think is going to happen.
Okay.
If I have
So
to,
you have to just predict
So you
it.
can't be wrong,
You're
then.
doing a Jared.
You can't be wrong. Be like, oh, well, my gut said this, but my heart said that, so my brain used this.
So wait a minute. You realize how fucking annoying that sounds? Huh?
Yeah.
I've never actually done that.
Yes, you have. It's a coin flip game. The Yankees should win, but the Twins are gonna. I would take the Twins.
I think that Kershaw is going to pitch well in relief, and the Dodgers are going to win.
I think the Dodgers are gonna win as well.
Yeah, and just Game 7
Way
at
to
home.
piggyback.
What's so weird is that like, it's like a 5 o'clock start for a Game 7.
I
Like,
know.
Imagine that, like you're getting out of your dumbass job, you got to
I
race
know.
to the stadium and be juiced up for a game.
You
World
don't
Series
go
Game
if you have
7.
a ticket to this game.
You don't go to
not
work.
go to work.
Yeah.
That day.
Well, we'll talk about
Right.
what you do when you go to the game and the after show if you have tickets to the game. But first, we got to talk about the Browns. Just another wrinkle in Browns incompetence that I just absolutely love. They made their big blockbuster trade for A.J. McCarron, celebrating, partying, and they just didn't call the trade in time. I was just saying how I think that, this is more of like a miscommunication, but I have this vision of them like popping bottles and like partying with strippers, and they just like woke up the next morning like, oh fuck, we missed it by 12 hours.
It was like YP was saying, like it's literally sounds like a fake sports story. Like
Yeah.
like you cannot be. It would be one thing if any other franchise in professional sports, but if you're the Browns and you have the reputation of literally being shitty year after year, and it's like a big deal if you win one fucking game,
a game.
like and you pull something like this, I don't know how you can come back from that.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
It is.
They just you expect them to do shitty, like fucked up things, and then they do it.
And the fact that it was all over A.J. McCarron.
AJ McCarron, that's the craziest part. It's AJ McCarron.
It's not like they made this move for fucking Garoppolo or
He's
something.
the same dude that they have. they have 3 AJ McCarrons on their roster right now. Like, what are they doing?
They're so bad.
I would love to get like an eye in the sky like we have here, like in that front office to see like how did this happen? Like I want to.
Well, you know what it is? I know how it
not
happened.
only how it happened, but once they realize what had happened, to go
Like,
from like
what now?
They filled their front office with a bunch of baseball nerds. That's how it happened.
baseball nerds don't fuck up like that.
Dude, they
it
actually, I
was
saw a
DePodesta,
quote.
right?
Yeah, I saw a quote.
Oh, okay, yeah, the Moneyball guy.
I saw a quote the other day. It was like, the Browns are now realizing they probably should have a football guy around.
That was really
No
one of my
shit,
favorite
dude.
like tweets when it was like, again, like The Onion wrote it or something like that. Like the Browns hired Dodgers Moneyball guy DePodesta. Like what?
Just get a football guy. Just run the ball. Like you just,
Who do
you
you
honestly
think-
just need
Who do
like
you think
some
is a
old
more
football guy.
competent business entity, the Browns or A-Rod Corp?
Oh, A-Rod Corp.
Who do you think does more?
Dude, A-Rod Corp's got UFC gyms all over Florida.
Do you know, like,
we're rehabbing a couple
have
houses.
you seen their headquarters yet?
No, I'm gonna go down there sometime.
I feel like you're probably gonna have an office there someday.
I'm gonna do like a day at A-Rod Corp at some point. I'm working
Basically
on it.
work for A-Rod Corp right now.
Yeah, I do.
ESPN
I'm
and
PR.
A-Rod Corp. Those are the companies Dan works for. After show,
man.
Portnoy says he had tickets to the game, did not
What an
go
asshole.
because he did not want to deal with the traffic.
This guy sucks.
Dave sucks.
How do you? I mean, like, I understand that like the traffic in LA is some of the worst in the entire country, maybe even the world. But if you have the chance to go to a game where a team can clinch a World Series and you have tickets in your hands, how do you just not make that happen? I understand it's not his team, but like the chance to see
Dave sucks.
I
I hear what you're saying, and I would probably go to the game. But I wouldn't really, if there was like one or two more obstacles,
also
I'd be like,
factor in
ah,
that
I'm
he
out.
has millions of dollars, so like he has access to things that normal people don't have access to in order to make that the traffic situation less
Flip
painful.
side, he probably could have done something else that night that was probably more fun than watching two teams that he doesn't even really care about because he has millions of dollars.
Well, he could have done both.
It's a weird move. Game 6, you can kind of play, like, because what happened? You didn't see anyone clinch.
Right, it was just like a
If he passes
3-1
up Game 7, that's
crazy.
inexcusable.
Does he have
I don't
the
know,
opportunity?
but I'm just saying, like, if we see
Yeah.
a tweet being like, I didn't want to go to Game 7, that to me, if anyone ever offers you Game 7 to anything,
You go.
You gotta go.
But I'm not going to be phony here. Like I've said
Yeah.
many times that like sitting on my couch
Correct.
can be more enjoyable than sitting in a stadium, particularly for two teams that don't have a dog in the fight.
But
Game 6 would be, I would have to be like, it'd be like, there'd have to be something there, like there's a free buffet. Like, yeah, I'll go.
that's the kicker.
Just,
Yeah,
just
probably.
dangle
That's-
some
if we're
fucking
being
food
honest
in
here,
Dan's
that's
face.
probably
and
the
he's-
kicker.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Free food, free booze. Jared just wants to go there and like score the
Watch
game and just
baseball.
sit there and be like,
I mean,
F9.
It's like this is people. Depending on how this ends, it could be anticlimactic. Either way, people are going to look back at this as one of the most exciting World Series of all time.
Yep.
But if you had the chance to go to this Game 7 and you passed it up, like
Game
you can't
7,
even call
we
yourself a
totally
baseball
agree. I
fan.
don't need food for Game 7. Game 7
Okay.
is a no-brainer. I'm saying Game 6, I'm with Kevin in that I would lean going, but if I pulled up my like the maps and it was like 2.5 hours to Dodger Stadium, I'd be like,
yeah. Yeah, if it was like
let's
a
just get some
bad
pizza
seat,
here.
traffic,
Yeah.
and like, well, I guess the weather is never an issue out there. But if there was enough bothering me, I'd be like, I'm gonna just sit here in my hotel
That
and
factor in
masturbate.
Dave's
Who
money.
you're
Like,
going
you,
with?
You could take a helicopter.
you can't. Dave,
I don't think
Dave is
Dave-
not
Dave's
rich
not
in LA,
that rich.
and he's not rich in LA either.
Yeah.
He could afford a helicopter ride.
I don't know. He's got a gambling problem.
True. Well, he's retired again.
Right.
He is
Right.
retired. Can you take a helicopter to the Dodger Stadium?
Yeah, like where would you even park?
Like,
Just,
I would
or
imagine
land,
that
I should
there's-
say.
Not a thing.
Figure it out.
Yeah, like
like a
like
no-fly
Trying to tell me you
like we're
can't
gonna
take a
just fly
helicopter?
over Chavez Ravine and like Dave's gonna rappel onto the fucking
like,
mound.
You MJ it, like from Space Jam. You just fucking get dropped it. Yeah.
center?
Yeah.
I feel like you.
That's your
yeah,
dad you're talking
I
about,
feel like
man.
it's a no-fly zone. You can't just fly over stadiums like that, can you?
That's the rundown. We're done here.
Tex doing an electric chair?
Text, mate. I think the idea
Tune
is like
in.
I think if there's something that's like going down.
Got it.
The only thing I don't want tonight is like the ALCS 2004 ALCS where the game was over in like the third.
That game
That's
was
the
still
only
awesome.
thing. Yeah, for us, but
great.
I just want it to be. This series needs to be. Game 7 needs to be
We
good
need a
for the
walk-off.
series to be
We need a
complete.
walk-off.
I just want it to be like tense. If
walk-off
this somehow,
would be
after
so
everything is
awesome.
anticlimactic, it's going to be
You know
like,
who's
what
going to
the
hit the
fuck?
walk-off?
Oh.
This
Yeah,
will piss you
please.
off. Chase Utley.
Oh, I was thinking that. I
Chase
keep
Utley's
thinking that
gonna
whenever I
walk
see
off.
that little
That
fucking
fucker's
his
gonna
stupid
hit a
little
walk-off.
fucking swing
Oh,
where his
yeah.
arms don't
Chase
move
Utley's
and
gonna
his
hit a
dumb little
yeah.
sidearm
Yeah.
throws. I fucking hate
It's gonna
Chase
be
Utley.
it's gonna be like 306 feet.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you something. Last night when they were reviewing that slide, like I was like, if they fucking overturn this,
Yeah,
I'm
Chase Utley
gonna
will do
riot.
something tonight. Yeah, he'll yeah.
If that happens, that will crush me.
Chase Utley's gonna hit a walk off.
Too bad.
God, I hate that guy.